You slowly open your eyes and look around the tent you had fallen asleep in. The tent seems to be the same as when you had fallen asleep. Bellum is still tinkering at his desk, and Melanie sits in the chair next to your cot, looking at you expectantly. "Well, do you remember anything?" Melanie asks. "Yeah, quite a bit actually." You regale Melanie with all that you had seen in your dreams. "That's quite the predicament you find yourself in," she says, seemingly in thought. "So you had originally come here to learn how to reanimate warriors into shadow creatures like the Isengrim Coven does?" Melanie asks you. "Well, I didn't know who I was looking for at the time, but yeah, seeing the shadow rhino in the circus gave me hope that there were others that could teach me how to use my powers, that maybe I could learn to do the same thing. So I came here and went searching for the Isengrim Coven," you say. Melanie looks at you curiously. "And can you use your death revival magics now?" Melanie queries. "I'm not sure. Since waking up without my memory, I haven't really tried to use them. I suppose if the opportunity presents itself, I can try, but we would need to find a dead creature. And it can't be too big either. I only ever practiced on small creatures," you say. Melanie looks deep in thought. "And you said that this Paul fellow you met said that Orza is also looking for these pieces of jewelry? So not only do we have the Coven looking for us while carrying these, but the Warlord of the Swamp as well? Damn, this isn't good at all," Melanie mutters. "Yes, but maybe we can somehow use the magics of the jewelry to dispel the plant sentience magics, barring the entrances to Einmeijer Swamp," you say enthusiastically. Bellum turns to look at you. "No. You cannot just use powerful objects to dispel curses. It does not work that way. The magics must be similar to one another to counteract one another." Bellum turns back around and continues to tinker. You feel your heart drop, but leaving the swamp is no longer your main priority, so it does not matter so much now. "And where is this Paul fellow you talk about? Is he still in the swamp?" Melanie asks. "I would think so. After all, there is no way out. But I'm now curious to why he acted like we had never met each other when we met after I lost my memory. Maybe he lost his too? I'm really just not sure," you say in response. Melanie folds her arms and lays back in her chair. "I think we should go and find this Paul figure. Whether we wanted it or not, we are a part of a bigger picture now. Even if we were to get rid of the jewelry now, the Coven will still come after us looking for it. Maybe Paul can help us," Melanie says, giving her input. "And what about Whiff?" you say defensively. "Your mind is now filled with the memories you share with your lost Aga friend." "I can't just leave him out there. He's in an unknown land just as we are," you exclaim, "and we can search for him, but I think we should look for Paul first is all. Whiff is an Aga and has been around longer than you or I could fathom. I'm sure he'll do just fine," Melanie says, sitting up in her chair. You pull the half a hardtack biscuit out of your satchel and eat it. What will you do? Listen to Melanie and search for Paul, or look for Whiff, you lost Agar companion? The choice is up to you. Leave a comment on this video with your decision to impact the next big quest of the Einmeijer Swamp story. Until next time, I wish you the best in your endeavors.